Guys, it's Lena, and in today's video we are going to be searching for dreamies. Before we do that, I am going to do a little speed build. I will explain that, but here's a little alleyway I wanted to show you guys. Here's a little walkthrough. I did do this off camera. I also did want to say that 66% of you are not subscribed to my channel. Please do that. It's free and it helps me out a lot. Here's where I start a really short 3-minute speed build. You guys can skip to that timestamp if you really just want to see the villager hunt. But in my last video, I did say that I was gonna consider redoing this area because I was not in love with it, and that is still true. So I did do it, and I thought I would do it on camera because I have been doing a lot of things off camera. Example, the alleyway would have been a great speed build, but I do struggle to get motivation when I am near my PC at all times. I do bring it places with me and end up doing things and when I have time, but I am going to make it an effort to not do that and to record everything that I do, just so you guys can see what it's like to build an island start to finish, which I'm definitely going to do with my next islands, because I am not almost done with this island, but I am getting close. I did do this speed build in my last video. If you guys are interested in seeing that, I've also put out some pocket camp content that I think that you guys would like. I asked you guys on Instagram. I'll keep making more if you guys like it. If not, I mean, it's just something that I do, and when I do things, you know, I'll just record it versus instead of literally just playing it and doing whatever. So yeah, like, let me know if you guys like that content. Also, the concept of this video is something very different from me. I'm going to be talking throughout this whole entire video, which I've never ever done before, because I really struggle to do that. I stutter a lot, you know. I don't know exactly what to talk about, but in this video I think I'm just gonna talk and be myself, because I realize, I mean, like, you guys don't really even know who you're subscribed to. But I do want to reintroduce myself. My name is Lena. I am 19, almost 20. I am from Connecticut, and I mostly do Animal Crossing content. So if you enjoy that content, Japanese content in specific, please subscribe. More and more stuff will come out. I know I only have a few videos out on it right now, but more and more, like, this video is going to come out. And as you guys can see in this background, I'm kind of just like rearranging, redesigning. I didn't like that the pond was completely full, and I also felt like this should go to the wall. I don't know, the whole time I felt like this area was just weird. I do end up adding fencing, as you can see right here. I am iffy about this fencing. I might go through and try different fencings, but this is like the main fence I've been kind of using throughout my island. I like this fence. I like it a lot, in the Japanese style as well. But I'm also not sure. I think it might just be a little tall. Like, I wish I could do like a shorter variant of this, because when you look at it from above, it's kind of cluttery, you know, like it takes it up. Like when you're down here in this temple area, it looks really beautiful, as you guys can see here. I love it a lot, and I like that it's connected to the alleyway. And I do have some ideas for what I would like to do for the rest of the island, but before we talk about that, we're in the villager hunt now. The dreamies that I'm looking for are going to be on the screen. I do end up finding someone in this video, and you can see what ticket number I'm on. This list did change a little bit, not a lot, just by a villager or two. I think I'm going to stick with this. I did say when I first made the list that I think I was going to change it. I did end up changing it, and I think I like this one more. But for things that I want to do before I get into like just telling the story that I think I'm going to be telling, I do want to do like a coastal fishing boat area, like a Japanese harbor, 150%. I'm going to be doing that on the right side of my island, and above that I had a plan for doing like a neighborhood. I might put a few villager houses. I do want to make more buildings on the left side towards the alleyway, behind that and next to it, and then on the bottom floor, the first floor near my entrance, next to Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters, more like store things, like actual shops versus like food, like I've done so far. But I'm honestly really loving this theme. I'm obsessed with it. I think about it a lot. I'm constantly looking for codes, and that's why I'm also really excited to I think I'm just gonna flatten this island when I'm done. I'm not gonna reset, because resetting was honestly really stressful, and not having anything really sucks, and regaining everything really sucks, and I don't have another Switch, so I can't like go give myself everything that I want to give myself and blah blah blah. So maybe one day I'll get 2 Switches, but for now I only have my handy dandy OLED, who I love very much. But yeah, let's get into the story that I originally wanted to tell you. Another fun fact about me is that I love Ketchup. Ketchup is my favorite villager ever. She will be on every single island that I have. I will make her fit the theme no matter what it is. I love her. She's amazing. So this story is actually about her. So one day I'm just going through my island. I'm walking through. I'm thinking of things to do. And I see Ketchup is thinking. And I think, how dare she? So I click on her, and actually she looks at me and she tells me that she deeply wants a drone beetle. Out of all things, why, I have no idea, but you know, of course I'm like, yes, Ketchup, anything for you. So I go and I catch a drone beetle, but probably 15 minutes before this, Gulliver was on my island, and Isabel kept telling me that Gulliver was on my island, and I thought that maybe I had to do it for her to stop saying that to me every single time I started up the game. So I went and I did it, and my item was a lucky cat, which I was really excited for obvious reasons. And so I go to gift Ketchup this drone beetle, and I accidentally give her the lucky cat. I'm emotional, my heart's broken. I'm very upset. So I cannot gift this drone beetle to her anymore, because if you gift them one thing, you cannot give them another thing. I don't know for how long. I don't know if it's the next day or hours or what, but I couldn't give it to her. So I went on with my day building whatever I had to build, and then after that, she thinks again. I click on her. She's asking for the drone beetle again. This is the second day in a row. I'm like, okay, she really wants this drone beetle. So I have the one from the other day. So I go into my inventory, my house storage, and I grab it and I go to give it to her. And when I tell you, she looks at me dead in the face and says, actually, I don't want it. I really don't want it. And I was like, what? Why? So I'm like really confused, and I'm like, girl, you just begged me for this drone beetle for literally 2 days in a row. This was 2 separate days I was playing too. I wasn't time traveling in this instance. I played one day, and the next day I came on, she also asked me for this drone beetle. So when I gave it to her, I was more than confused why she didn't want it. So then she tells me I need to give it to Blathers. Apparently I have never donated a drone beetle to Blathers, and this is because when I first started my original theme, I want to do like a witch theme. I trashed that videos back, but that was my first initial. When I reset, that was my theme. I was keeping the museum tent. That quickly changed when I decided that I wanted Brewster, who I still don't have for some reason. I was reading up on it, and I feel like I have accomplished all of the steps to gain him, but I don't know exactly why that is. But I'm kind of just dealing with it. I don't know if it's a glitch because of everything that I did, or I really just haven't donated enough things. But I mean, apparently I haven't even donated a drone beetle. So, and the issue with that is that every time I catch something that I'm like, oh, I don't think I've had this before, it doesn't say like, yes, you caught this. It's because I've caught it before, and I've just like sold it to Timmy and Tommy. I could simply just look at my Critterpedia, but when I'm playing, I'm not thinking about my Critterpedia. I don't really think anyone uses their Critterpedia unless you're trying to complete it for whatever reason. I've never completed mine, even though it's like literally like a point of the game. But yeah, I was really confused, so I donated it to him, and then I'm passing through, there's another drone beetle on my tree, so I catch it, and I go to give it to her, and she finally takes it. She takes it, and she thanks me, and she has, whatever her comment is about it. and then goes on with her day. And even throughout all of that, I gave it to Ketchup because that's how much I love her. I don't know how necessarily interesting that story time was, but it was something that I was thinking of, and it is related to the game. Also, I hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna try talking throughout my videos unless you guys like hate that I do that. Usually I just kind of throw music on and hope that that's good enough, but I do catch myself enjoying watching other people commentate over their videos for literally the full like 10-15 minute duration of the video. It does keep me engaged. I was also thinking of just telling like random story times, maybe even horror stories. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing me commentate like a horror story over. I just needed to look for specific ones, and I never did look for any. On another note, ignore all of my bamboo trees. I collected those. Here's Zucker. Zucker's on my list, and now we have him, and I love him very much, and I'm excited. I used to have him on like my first ever island, like game came out ever island, and I'm glad I have him again. He definitely fits the theme a lot, and it was someone that I really wanted. Anyways, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I also wanted to say to not forget that I have been making horror story short films in the game. Those are pretty interesting, really fun for me to do. I'm gonna do more of those soon. I've kind of just been distracted with this island. So please go watch those if you're interested. I also wanted to say to make sure you follow my Instagram for quicker updates that you would get on here. I have been posting a lot on there recently. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments. Bye guys!